Here we go. There we go. Sorry, I'll give me a second. I'm getting the shirt. Real quick. Okay, let me see if I can hear myself up here while I'm at it. Okay, I can. Perfect, perfect. Okay, we're over there. Alright, there we go. Sorry, okay. What is good, everybody? It is your boy, JJ That Dude, and we are back on the Greatest 30. I'm sorry, I think I told Raph that I was going to do it on Friday, and I couldn't really do it on Friday because there's so much stuff going on. Then I even mentioned that thing on Saturday and stuff. So yeah, I did say if I didn't do it on Friday, I was definitely going to do it on Monday. Because, yeah, I got to do this. I got to help my boy Vortex on my Earth Rumble. And then I got to do Gotham Knights with them. And try and hope to do Clayface thing. And on top of that, try to do everything else with it. And everyone out there that might be on my Earth Rumble might be out to look at this video. I will say, I will ask y'all a few questions. One, how y'all feel about the crossplay? Which I already explained my opinion about it. I think it'll be a make or break for the game. And people have definitely said that they needed to have that. Because you know how that thing be sometimes. That thing be on some nonsense sometimes. And it just comes down to it all. But yeah, it's going to be okay. We're going to make it through this. And we're going to at least, I don't know if we're still on trial case or if we're, well, that's right. We got to find more info. That's right. We got to find more info. Yeah, we got to find more info because they said they needed to identify the whole other thing. And then go from there. So yeah, we all know that Shamspeare is nothing but a sham, as in his name. And he takes in the work for, or would like to take in the work of William Shakespeare. That's why he has the name William and then Shamspeare, but that's the point. But hey, it's alright though. I knew he was going to be a problem that I don't want to deal with. And an anomaly that I don't want to be around. So yeah, investigation part 3. Let us get into the game. Yee. 22nd of February, 1:11 p.m. Narahoda's Legal Consultancy. Whew. We made it back in one piece. Just. To be perfectly honest, I thought were finished here for a while. Oh, I know. What a lot of close shaves. There are so many carriages on the streets of London. You were very nearly flattened several times. Oh, no. I didn't mean that. Yes, I know. Hey Kayla, how you doing? It was a marvelous defense, Naruhodo-san. It really was. I was in awe of you. Oh, thank you. And now that your fervent exploits have won us some more precious investigation time, let's see if we can't find some new clues for court tomorrow. Yes, let's do that. Is everything alright? I suppose. I still can't quite believe it, that's all. Good, how am I? I'm doing alright. You know, I had to get some stuff straight, you know, had to pray real quick, all that other good stuff. Make sure I was all good. And answer a call because, you know, people kept calling me. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good, though. But yeah, you know how it is, That I'm here in England working as a lawyer. I mean, in Old Bailey, no less. Hey, okay, you understand. Because buddies kept calling me, or trying to call me, so I had to handle that. The truth is, it shouldn't be me, should it? It should be him standing in my shoes. It should be Kazuma. It was Kazuma-sama's wish that you follow him to Great Britain and work alongside with him. Yes, I mean, I never had the chance to ask him exactly why, but he clearly had a plan. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. You're doing wonderfully, Naruhodo-san. I have no doubt that Kazama-sama would say exactly the same thing if he were here with us. Thank you, Susato-san. Thank you. What? Anything I need to worry about in particular? Just want to make sure, because they be having some different things every time. The soap is looking with... Okay. The soap is looking at me with one hollow, 2 centimetry wide eye. How poetic, Mr. Naruhodo. All the literary references we've been hearing are starting to rub off, I think. Really? Whoever would have thought that of using this depression to make coins of ice? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They're not lying though. Anyone who does that is a genius. At that time, they were a genius. It was clearly one of those ice coins that was in the soap when we first found out, wasn't it? Although it was sort of a reddish color, I seem to remember. Indeed it was. Alright, hold up. That's a very sturdy looking padlock, isn't it? And the money box is sealed with beeswax too. So if Mr. Sholmes were to get up to any mischief, he'd be found out immediately. Mr. Naruhodo, mischief of that kind, or mischief of that kind, is not the sort of thing Mr. Sholmes would do. You know you didn't finish that sentence, don't you? Well, anyway, it's understandable that the gas company would want to safeguard the money that's rightfully theirs. Yeah, but they literally couldn't even look at the one thing on the bottom side. But it does feel a little over the top, perhaps, doesn't it? No, I think it's fine. I think it's justified. I think it's justified. But seriously, they didn't want to look at the bottom of this thing? That thing looked like the biggest trap out there possible. Okay, I think everything else should be fine. Alright. Okay, let's go to Sholmes' suite. Just to see if Iris wants to tell us something, or if Mr. Sholmes wants to tell us something. 22nd of February, Sholmes' suite. Oh, Bruno, Susie, hooray, you're back. Hello, Iris. You're in fine spirits as always, I see. I am. And you look as immaculately presented as ever, Susie. Oh, you flatter me. Well, you couldn't have come at a better time. I've just made a pot of tea. I'll set some cups. Really? Thanks, Iris. But actually... what is that foul smell? Aha! Oh, brother, this sucks. Aha! The Wanderers return at last! Where on earth have the pair of you been? Upstairs? In the room? On the attic that you told us we could stay in? Where else would I be at? We've been in court, and we've been in the courtroom too. Oh, for Mr. Mustache's case. That was today, was it? Nah. It was 3 days ago. What do you think? I'm sure I mentioned it only yesterday, Mr. Sholmes. I'm sure you think you did. Ha 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 ha. Well, we can laugh about it now. So tell me, how did the trial go? Reasonably well so far. We managed to escape without a guilty verdict at least. Really? I would have liked to see it. Yeah, actually could have, if you actually cared to look at it. And I must pass the time of day with Mr. Reaper again. It's been too long. Is Lord Van Seeks an acquaintance, Mr. Sholmes? Naturally. There's not a person in the world who doesn't know my name, Mr. Naruhodo. Not quite what I asked, but still. Mr. Sholmes, whatever is that odor? Yes, what is it? It's faint, but absolutely awful. Ah, indeed. That's the scent of victory, my dear fellows. Victory in science. Oh dear. Alright, I'll bite. What's he up to now? I just want to see if he says something about this. Okay. I thought it was gonna be something decent. So he thinks everything is like this. Oh, there you go. I believe you tried to eat some soap once, didn't you? True, yes. I had a theory that it may cleanse the inside of my digestive system, you see? You think this is more... Okay, so let me get this straight. You think soap is more important than figure out... Actually, you know what? To be fair, what am I saying? Soap is important. You literally need that to wash yourself, but like, that's the point. He thinks a literal bar of soap, a cheap bar of soap, of that, and he could just afford probably like 50,000 of them if he really wanted to. To a gas meter. That, by the way, looks like it's been tampered with, and you want to figure out how to fix it for the other people so that they could be alright. But you know what? What do I know? What do I know? What do I know? What do I know? Was it particularly dirty, do you think? Indeed, it was, for I had mistakenly imbibed some ink at the time, assuming it to be coffee. I must cleanse at once, I thought to myself. Quite logically, of course. Only you could have an anecdote about swallowing soap. Alright. Let's go. Lord Baron Van Seeks. Yes, an interesting soubriquet. Or briquette. Soubriquet. I think that is what it is. I don't know how to say the name. He has, isn't it? The Reaper of the Bailey. Once the legendary prosecutor has fought for someone's conviction, that person is doomed. Even if he or she is not found guilty by the courts, sooner rather than later, or sooner or later, the hapless soul will vanish from the capital. But vanish how exactly? By falling under a passing carriage, or drowning in the Thames, succumbing to a sudden fever, or quite out of the blue, being set upon by a highwayman. There are numerous routes to one's final terminus, my dear fellow. It all seems a little far-fetched, really. Well, on the bright side, Mr. Mustache is fighting fit. For the time being, at least. That's not overly reassuring. If the rumors are true, though, the obvious conclusion would surely be that those acquitted are, well, by Lord Van Seek's own hand. As it happens, Mr. Sato, that is quite impossible. Oh, why? Naturally, the man very quickly came under such suspicion. However, whenever these incidents occurred, the Reaper had always had a cast iron alibi. Really? And so his reign continued. But 5 years ago, he vanished from the courts, never to appear as a prosecutor again. That is, until you arrived in the country, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, so I've heard. In fact, it was the very day I arrived when I was thrust into that trial at the Old Bailey. That bitter fight to the death coincided with the Reaper's resurrection, my bad. I was about to say the wrong thing for a second. And really did end bitterly, indeed. And here you are, facing Mr. Reaper again. Poor Runo, I don't know if you're just incredibly unlucky, or incredibly unlikable. I think it goes deeper than just me. I sense a general loathing of all Japanese people. With Mr. Natsume, who I'm currently defending, being Japanese as well as Mr. Saito and myself, I felt it even more keenly in court today. For some reason, Lord Van Zeek seems to have an inherent disdain of the Japanese. Indeed! It is an interesting observation. I mean, it's obvious, but yeah. Do you know something about it? Do you, Mr. Sholmes? Alright, now it's time for his backstory jutsu. It was about 10 years ago that Baron Van Zeek chose to enter the legal profession. However, before that time, the young man's closest companion hailed from the Empire of Japan. No. What the? Tell us more, Mr. Sholmes. What happened? I believe I've made it clear before. I'm unable to tell you anything about that affair. Oh, but... the veil will be lifted on the events on the past in due course. I have no doubt. For now, however, it is Mr. Mustache who is most deserving of your attention, I believe. Then why tell us any bit of that if you weren't going to tell us the full thing? I hate when people do that. I'm like, bro, just don't tell me then. I'd rather you just don't tell me unless you're going to really tell me. So what is that indescribably foul smell? Ah, well, most probably this, I would say. What is that? My dear fellow, it is of course my latest invention. A chemical test that can identify whether or not a tea is genuine at the drop of some tea. Oh my. There are some unscrupulous sorts meaning the stalls along some of the less frequent streets. They regularly sell what purports to be high quality tea, but is in fact merely dyed leaves of drab flavor. Well, that's certainly unsavory behavior. So, when one is presented with what appears to be black tea, one must be careful. Iris. At the ready, Hurley. Let's add a drop of my chemical to this cup of tea here. Do you see what happens? Okay, then let me ask a question. I hope you're not going to plan to drink that. Is the chemical going to be harmless? Or, like, is it going to be just dangerous? Because usually if it smells bad, it's usually bad. Usually. Depending on what kind of sort of circumstances may happen. It turned completely black. And what a foul odor it's giving off. Indeed, the blacker the tea becomes and the more foul the odor, the better the tea is. It would appear that this cup was a particularly fine Darjeeling. That's very ingenious. But what do you do with that black liquid now? Why, dispose of it, naturally. Surely you wouldn't like to drink it, would you? Absolutely not. You got it. About to say, why would you do that just to have it, though? You should have 2 cups there, just in case. Go out there, get a little bit of the tea. Then go out there, what you see is good. Go out there and just drink the other rest. There does seem to be a rather obvious problem with your invention, Mr. Sholmes. Hence why this chemical test is merely a test, my dear madam. Right. The point is, we are entering a new era of science. In the world of the criminal investigation, of course. Also, yes, forensic science. These are such exciting times. I regularly engage in this scientific experimentation alongside my unofficial consulting detective work. The Sherlock-Holmes method will be the foundation upon which modern investigative technique is based. This little T indicates was a happy byproduct of my ongoing forensic science research. Forensic science? I suppose I should find out more about that. So your T-test, is that an example of forensic science? Indeed it is! An essential tool in case that hinges, well, I was going to say hinges, but hinge on the knowledge of whether some tea is of high or inferior quality. Okay, so how do you know what makes that spell and what doesn't make that spell? Because you did a test, so how does that work out? Not a huge number of cases then. Perhaps a more practical example is required. Fingerprints. Not yet accepted in our court as evidence, I might add. Really, we are dragging our heels there. I hadn't even heard of them until recently. Which is partly why I undertake research in this field myself, of course. Does that mean you're studying fingerprints, Mr. Sholmes? There are others in that field already, and I abhor the company of inferior minds. No, what I'm researching is skin prints. Skin prints? A nomenclatural of my own design. And what the heck was that thing that just came up? A weird fly just came up nowhere. As is this chemical agent that makes it possible. That thing was terrible. Why the fly just come out there and just try to flew up in my face and mouth? Like, bro, pause. Get out of here, bro. What they doing? It instantly reveals objects touched by whichever person is under investigation. The question is this though. If it's skin prints, what if they have gloves? Can you just tell them? Because you don't need their, the skin hand like this, like their hand like these. Like, come on. Brilliant, Mr. Sholmes. As long as it doesn't turn everything completely odorous and black. Oh, sorry. I assure you, my dear fellows, you will witness my forensic talents in action very soon indeed. Well, I think we should go back to the scene and see if we can uncover any new clues. That's the spirit, Bruno. See you later. Yes, until later. No, Mr. Sholmes. We were thinking you'd come with us. You were? That's some cap. Yes, of course. You just said so a moment ago. You just said we'd witness your forensic talents in action. Ah, yes, I do recall saying something along those lines. But you go on ahead. I shall be sure to follow you later, in all likelihood. Probably, maybe, well, I might. Your commitment astounds me. Oh, thank you, Mr. Sholmes. We eagerly await your arrival. Bye-bye, Bruno. Bye-bye, Susie. Get me out of here, bro. We love you, Wilson. Oh, I can't stand that other dude. Shows, why can't you just be understanding? 22nd of February, St. Bartholomew's Hospital Recovery Ward. What do you suppose is happening? Sounds like some sort of disturbance. Yes, I hear angry voices. Be not angry, O ample lady. Verily, thou art mistaken. Mistaken my foot. You were looking at my painting. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. This was full or foul indeed. The poison that mustached villain gave it me. Forgive me, lady. I wish that you died from that poison. Hey, yo, relax. God of mercy, ample lady, but thou seest I have vigor still. Behold, my Shamspeare dance. I ain't gonna lie. If I seen a man do that, I'd have to drop kick him. I'd drop kick him for that stupid dance. Or I would just say, hey rat, sick him. Get the rat to sick him. The rat's right there. The rat might actually do it for some cheese. This looks rather ominous, doesn't it? Ah, lo, 'tis the lawyer from the land when it riseth the sun. How now? What are you doing here, Mr. Shamspeare? Mary, I do believe I am returned unto another ward. He was looking. That's what he was doing. Looking at my terrible work. Eastern fellow, so dark yet glad. Faith, thy work in court this morning was wonderful. I do applaud thee. Oh well, thank you. But that doesn't mean things will go so wonderfully for you tomorrow, doesn't it? Does it? Dude, I don't care, bro. You just bench your literal thing, bro. You got that. You good? Anon, excellent. Get your stupid tail out here before I smack the taste out of your mouth. I'd be like, bro, shut your stupid tail before I smack you out of my room, bro. Get out of here. Mr. Shamspeare might technically be the victim in this case, but there's definitely a lot more to it than that. It's very hard to pin the man down. I'm so sorry. I'm such an awful person. Ah, Miss Green, is everything alright? Oh yes, I mean, don't worry about me. They're about to discharge me, so I must get ready to leave now. Oh, I see. We're delighted that you'll soon be well enough to go home, Miss Green. Oh dear, you're too kind. I don't deserve it. Look at this rat. This rat's still been here since day one. Do you have cheese that he wants? Do you have food that he wants? This rat. I'm sorry, bro. The health department needs to be fired if they can't find out. Like, where's the numbers at? Where's it at? That thing should be at C or a D or something, bro. They got a whole rat in here. Y'all, you know what's funny? I still keep thinking about that one game in Walking Dead where like the line thing was weird and like the where my face was crashing out. But I'm sorry. I feel like my PS5 be having the most nonsense out there possible, depending on what game it is. But I still don't understand this rat. This rat's like, he out there sniffing the entire time. He's there for everything he can get, bro. Just grab the rat, throw him out. Can't stand rats out here. So, are you feeling more like yourself today, Miss Green? I am. Thank you. I mean, people do recover from ordeals like this, don't they? Even people like me? Well, yes. It really was an ordeal, wasn't it? As far as I was concerned, I was just walking along in the snow one evening, minding my own business. And then, completely out of the blue, I was struck in the back by a knife. Collapsed unconscious for days. Of course, when I finally woke up again yesterday, the whole business had been cleared up already. What a terrible week it must be for you, or it's been for you. Oh no, I'm sure I'm very lucky, really. I look back on this fondly. Really? Anyway, I must be getting my things together now, so I'll be ready to discharge. Oh yes, of course. Sorry to take up your time. Sorry to take up your time when you're obviously busy. That must be a bag of Miss Green's personal belongings. She would have brought it directly here after she was found stabbed on the pavement, though. I expect a friend or family member probably brought some things for her. Alright then, let's see what's inside. A change of clothes, no doubt, and... No, Mr. Naruhodo, you must never scrutinize a young maiden's personal belongings. I'm sorry, but we want to make sure everything is straight and fine. I don't care what it is. If it's me, I'm like, bro, ma'am, I don't care. Like, unless you're gonna go out there and take the charge, I'm taking every chance to look at everything. But a young maiden might have chocolates, or biscuits, or caramel. I'm sorry. All I'm gonna say is, she doesn't like that man. So that is a method that she might not want to be around him, or she might have had something to do with it. Or might want to have something to do with it, I'm sorry. Because this guy's annoying, and I agree. To be fair. But I'm not gonna lie, Quinby Element looked kind of good though. I ain't gonna hold you. It's looking kind of good though. I can't be mad about it. Hmm. 22nd of February. Base lodgings, ground floor. Oh, hello again, Inspector Gregson. What are you doing here? Well, we were hoping to have another look at the round, actually. The lawyer representing the defendant has a right to examine the scene, as I'm sure you're aware. Yeah, I know the score. Oh yes, one other thing. The soap on the ledge outside the window. Did you find it? With the tea in it? Yeah, we found it alright. And there was a small amount of tea in it, as you said. I knew it! It's with the identification section at the yard now. They're looking into it now. The results should be available later today. That's wonderful news. Thank you. Pretty impressive performance in the court this morning. Wait, sorry, you said what? Nothing. Forget it. Just make sure you don't disturb anything in here. This man is just always here. I'm just gonna look around. That's what we're looking around here real quick. So it turns out that Mr. Shamspeare wasn't eating the soap at all. Duh, no crap. I mean, if they were eating that soap, I'm sorry, that's tough. That's right. The mystery of why he had a plate whilst holding a fork in his hand is solved. Yes, to price his latest ice coin out of its mold. In the process, he accidentally broke the bar of soap in two. It certainly was hard to imagine, let alone deduce. Sholmes, what are you up to over there? I like how he's just looking at the right side like, oh, I didn't know he was really there. I was like, just vibing. What a question, indeed. Was it not your good self who asked me to attend the scene? Oi! What are you doing here, Sholmes? Dang, you just didn't know he was there? Hey, that's kinda you. You kinda suck. What are you up to over there? What are you doing here? Dear me, once a great detective, one is always under scrutiny, it seems. Is now the time, Mr. Sholmes? Are you about to show us your forensic talents in action as you promised? With the greatest of pleasure, my dear madam. Okay, go for it. Pop off, King. What's all this? All this is precisely what you requested, Mr. Naruhodo. Sherlock Sholmes' sensational skin print seeker gun. Moments ago, I took a sample from the teacup that was used by the victim. A sample? From Shamspeare's cup? Every individual leaves microscopic secretions on everything he or she touches. A sample of those secretions is all I need to produce this, a refined indicator solution. By liberally spraying the room with this chemical, everything the victim touched is instantly revealed with the aid of these goggles. Here, try them on. There. Now spray the chemical indicator about and all will be revealed. Spray. How do I do that? Exactly. A little press of an X on the area you're interested in is all that's required. It's like this. What is that stuff? It's like fog. Suspension of the chemical indicator in a pressurized gas. It's the most efficient way to cover a large area. That was another invention I discovered incidentally whilst I was developing this. As you do. Go ahead, try it, my dear fellow. We may learn something interesting about the victim's movements on the night in question. Well, there's nothing to lose, I suppose. Let's explore. See. Wait, what? Oh, wow. I'll make sure. You're telling me they didn't touch this? Anything here? They know about? Making sure, bro. Look, there's a dozen of handprints here. So there are a great many of them, indeed. So much so that it's hard to make out anyone's individual prints, in fact. It sends a chill down my spine. Perhaps he was leaning against the wall while he was admiring this picture? Unlikely, I would say. It's a rather dull scene, after all. Without wishing to state the obvious, you wouldn't generally admire a picture from so close quarters, I feel. I agree with that. I don't feel like it would make sense to do that. Unless he was trying to fix like a really big picture thing to make it sit right in a way. But even then, I don't think he would do that many prints with it. Oh, very true, Mrs. Sato. It's a bit of a mystery then. Oh, my bad. Am I worried about anything else? I'm making sure, bro. I gotta make sure I gotta look at all this stuff. Alright, do I need to touch the cup or anything? No, I don't. Oh, look at this here. What the bro? I think I put everything about. Come on. Oh, look at all this here. Yes, interesting. A multitude of the victim's handprints. Why are there so many of them on the floor in this one spot? Ooh, perhaps he had just a bad fall just here. There's nothing obvious that he would have tripped over there, isn't it? Unless you want to include that little weird little other side he lifted that thing up and stuff. I wonder. Personally, I often stumble when there's nothing obvious to trip over. I think that's something only a great detective would do, Mr. Sholmes. Well, this is quite a puzzle. Handprints are all over the floor. Yes, there's obvious explanation. Well, we sprayed with Mr. Sholmes' amazing skin print indicator over this room, did we? We did, but there are two places in particular that are of interest, I would say. Yeah, that floorboard over there, the handprints on the floorboard there, and the one on the wall by the picture, you mean? Then here we gonna do. Ask the detective, say, hey detective, can you do us two quick favors? Can you lift that thing up right there, see if there's something of interest there? And then can you lift up that floorboard? That way you can't say we did nothing wrong. That we can't mess anything up. We'll be your vouching evidence guy. Yes, and I think the floor warrants closer investigation. I won't be a moment. What is it, Mr. Sato? Look here, Mr. Naruhodo. One of the floorboards has popped out. Well, yeah, that's the only one that's up there. Look at that being weird. One of the... You mean... It's a secret hiding place? Excellent work, Mr. Sato. So, what do we have in there? Oi, what are you lot doing? Gregson, come over here. Open that floorboard. Inspector Gregson, stand aside right this minute. It's my job to investigate there. Then go ahead and investigate, my buddy. I need you to do that. Go ahead and do it. No need, Inspector. You continue to dig into your portion of chips while we dig around under the floor here. Your fancy talk's putting me off my food anyway, Mr. Sholmes. A new bit of evidence is exactly what I need. Go ahead, man. Wow, a secret hiding place under the floor. What a find. It's not a hiding place you can make use of in Japan. I don't think I could lift a straw top of my mat. No, I know. But I never expected one of these wooden floorboards to move either. It's got me wondering about that wall over there too. Aren't you curious? Oh. I'll investigate at once. Just put up the... There's nothing behind the picture, sadly. Only the wall. Okay, so she looked at it, she just didn't lift the thing up. Okay. How disappointing. But then, how do we explain the handprints? I really can't think why anyone would have touched the wall over and over in one place like that. Unless they hid something in there. Like a... Maybe they gave, like, they probably hit something in the picture. William Shakespeare was like, oh, there's... Let me look here. They probably saw something like, there's something weird up there, and then so it was like, yeah, this right here, this is gonna happen to you, or something along those lines. Or something threatening, I don't really know. I can't tell, but y'all give me some water. Y'all give me a second, I'm getting me some water. Be right. I'm back. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, pull that down. There we go. There we go. I heard a click. There you are! A print for you! Appreciate it. Okay, so, photograph of the handprints on the wall has been entered into the court record. Oh, thank you very much. Inventions can make prints too? Now then, I wonder if Inspector Gregson has found anything under the floorboard there. I'm desperate to know. So am I. It should not take you that long, bro. What you find in there, bro? It should not take you that long. I'd love to know if there's anything underneath the floorboard there. Allow me to ask Gregson now. After all, we are well acquainted. Inspector Gregson! Really, it's been too long. What is it, Sholmes? It takes you that long to look at a floorboard? I'm sorry. Susanoo literally looked at one part over there. Boom, lift it up, that's it. All you gotta do, lift a floorboard up, and you can tell what's in there. How you not even lift that thing up? That thing looks like it's already about to open. I thought perhaps you might show me what you found there, seeing as we're such good friends. We're not friends, buddy. No, I suppose not. A dismal failure. Yes, I heard. I'd kill to know what was under the floorboard. Alright then. Fair's fair. What? You did discover the hiding place after all. Suppose I should at least fill you in. Really, Inspector? Thank you. Do it quickly, my dear fellow. If there's one thing I know about this man, it's that he blows with the wind, as fickle as the weather and the wind. And just shut up. I gotcha, Mr. Naruhodo. Oi, stop making it out some kind of nut. There were 3 items under the floorboard there. A newspaper clipping, a photographic print, and a tin box. Now, what do you want to know? Alright, newspaper clipping. There you go. Looks like this was cut out of some paper about 3 months ago. It's about a convict who got sick and died while he was serving up time in Manchester. How terrible. It made the headlines down here in London as well. The bloke had been sentenced to death, you see, but nature got him first. Oh my goodness, he committed a capital offense? Man by the name of Selden. Nasty piece of work. Into burglaries and murder. They say the hoard he'd knock off was worth about £1,000. A hoard of treasure, you mean? Jewelry and the like. But he hidden it somewhere, and no one knows where, and now he's dead. The papers left it. Of course, £1,000 lost en route to you-know-what of a nightmare. Or some such was the headline. Does it not strike you though? Why such an article would be so carefully ensconced under the floor? I'm assuming they're like brothers or family or something? Or friends, I don't know. I suppose now you mention it, it does seem a bit odd. Perhaps I'll go over the paperwork we've got on Selden back in the yard and see if I can turn anything up. Okay, so capital offender article. Perfect. Oh, there's some things over here too. There's some things over here too. Okay, let's see. Nope. Okay, photographic print. So this is the photograph I found. Looks reasonably recent to me. Yes, it would appear that it had been taken on the street in the front of the house here. And the gentleman on the left is Mr. Garadeb, the landlord, of course. And the right side is, I'm assuming, whether it be, hold up, her crush or the husband. I don't know. The husband, boyfriend, or whatever it may be. I don't know what it would be. But it's this girl's boyfriend or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Because I think I've seen it from that picture before. So, yeah. But who's the young man on the right? Mr. Garadeb's son, perhaps? Perhaps you can take that print if you like. Really? Are you sure? We can presume, therefore, that the yard already knows the identity of the young fellow, that is. Ah, is that true? Well, Well, it's too bad if we did. Or do. Fortunate for you lot, leaking information isn't one of my pastimes. My dear Inspector, if I may be so bold as to point something out, pastimes are for one's leisure, but this is for work. All the more reason I'm not telling you. A dismal failure. Yes, I heard. A hidden photograph. I wonder, wait, a photograph like this was hidden under the floor. I mean, Mr. Shamspeare himself isn't in it. Photographic prints are still rare treasures in the East End. I imagine Mr. Garrett was rather delighted to have been immortalized. He probably made a proud present of it. Alright, what about a tin box? Now, this tin box looks interesting, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks very interesting. Might I suggest, Inspector, that you open it? If you were to find something inside that reveals the truth behind this case, I would be in the least surprised. Yeah, funny enough, I've already had a look. It's completely empty. What? Shamspeare! Give us a clue, man! You didn't even have the chance to utter a word, Mr. Narhoda. But anyway, at least we found out what's inside the box. Absolutely nothing. Yes, thin air. It's empty. Rather like how I feel inside in my guts and spirit with this daggone game. Is there nothing more to this box then, I wonder? Now, what are you doing here? What's this cat doing here? Oh look, it's that lovely little kitty cat. What was his name? Waghai? It's Mr. Natsume's, isn't it? I don't think we've ever asked him, actually. Oh, that's right. They don't know his name back then. They don't know his name because this is the... It's still like the third case, technically, for them. Why don't we call it, Waghai? There you go, you know? So that's me, first in Japanese. There you go, perfect. Right there on the dot. I wonder how he got in here. Clever cat. Oh, how wonderful. Well then, Waghai, here's something delicious I bought for you from the cat's meat man. The cat's probably like, I'm here. That cat really got the nice meal out there. And he got that weird nose. He got that. Well, at least they gotta eat that. They got that. Where they sleeping today? They sleeping good. He couldn't be any happier now. Look. I just hope we can bring some happiness to its owner, too. I guess pet the cat, I guess. Or you just gonna stare at my face? That was a cheeky little meow, Waghai. Oh, he's so adorable. I could sit and watch him forever. I think he may not appreciate that after a while. We have an investigation to get back to. Ran out of change, you wouldn't even have any light, let alone heat. For the needy, London's winters can be very harsh. That's true, but if you think about it, even the wealthy would find themselves freezing if they ran out of small change. London's winters can be harsh for the forgetful too then. Frankly, I'm starting to wonder if Sato-san and I are going to make it past spring. That's true. We don't even have a meter at the Baker Street, let alone a gas stove. Look how dark this stain on the floor is underneath the meter there. Yes, from all the water dripping. out all the ice coins melted as you established a court this morning. It's a very large and obvious stain, isn't it? Mr. Shamspeare must have used an awful lot of ice coins, I suppose. It was an ingenious idea, though. I'll give him that. Yeah, that man was smart for doing that. I ain't gonna lie to you. That man had the biggest brain for that. Anyone doing that is a genius. Ah, ilk up. Yeah, I don't have to read that. Yeah, I don't have to read that. I'm not reading that one. Alright, anything else here? Okay, the sun never shines in this room thanks to that depressing, bricked up window. Yet, with enough determination, you can always remove the bricks to set up some soap outside, can't you? That sounds like a very wise life lesson, Sato. Only if you plan to follow a life of crime, Mr. Naruhodo. Hey, Miss Green, are you still here? Hey, Miss Green, can I talk to you real quick? Dang it. I can't talk to her, can I? Dang it. I thought I could talk to you. My apologies. Boom. Same person. What? Can I not think about, oh, these two pictures look the exact same. Can we say something? Hey, ma'am, I'll come back when the game and plot allows it. And another thing, get that rat out of here. I don't know why you have this stupid rat out here like sniffing the entire time. He out there sniffing for some food out there. Just give him some food. That's probably why he's out there trying to look at that bag. I'll be back though. Okay, let's just see Briar Road. 22nd of February, Briar Road. What? Just the idea, I'm sorry. Let's have a little bit, alright. Gyarados room, let's talk. 22nd of February, Mr. and Mrs. Gyarados room. Mr. Gyarados appears to be out. Oh well. Suppose we have to. Dad, go on, y'all too fast. Suppose we'll just have to come back for him later. Actually, hold that thought. Actually. Can we talk to him about something? Oh, we can't present him with nothing? That's foul. This is some kind of makeshift stage, I think, isn't it? Where does the audience sit, though, for the nightly Shakespeare performances? Actors aspiring to the great stage must practice their art, Mr. Naruhodo, with or without an audience. In fact, on a related note, perhaps you should set up a mock bench for the defense in your office. What? Then you can practice your art every single day. I'll think about it, if you promise to don a beard and play the role of the judge. Well, if that would help you achieve your goal. This I have to see. Either not this. I have to see. Anything else I'm supposed to be looking at? Because it looked like I had one thing up here. Alright. Alright. Everything else should be perfect, right? I'm assuming? Everything else is perfect. Okay. Wakai can just stay. Wakai can just stay there. Okay, let's go to the prison because I think that's the main thing I have to go to. 22nd of February, local prison cell 9. Never mind. Daggone it. Shamspeare. Come on! Am I supposed to go back to the other spot? What am I supposed to do? And I'm sick and tired of seeing this rat. Can they get rid of him? Please, get rid of that rat. Alright. There's something else I'm not looking at through here. Well, what the? See, it looks like I have to scan something, then I can't scan it. I can't find it, dude. We talked to the cat. We scanned everything in here that we could scan. I swear, this game better not make me have to. Anything here I don't know about? Okay, no, nothing here. I feel like I've done everything from here. That seems crazy here. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that place looks messed up. We probably shouldn't poke around in here while Mr. Garadeb's out. Well, I ain't got nothing else to do. He ain't even out here. That's how bad this thing is. Okay, bro, I'm about to look up if I can't find it, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm not finna be here 24/7. Where at, bro? Is there something going? Did I do something wrong? I'm sorry, because there's no way I'm gonna sit here and wait. They said go to the present. I'm here. Where is he at? Really, bro? I'm about to be disgusted, bro. I'm about to be disgusted, Chad. I'm sick and tired of this game, bro. I don't know what the problem is. That's the sad thing about it. We talked to the daggone cat. We did everything I think that we could in here. We did the floor spray. We sprayed all around the floor, and we then sprayed here. We questioned it. We have 3 of these things. Well, 2 of these things technically. The other one we couldn't get because they said there's nothing in the thing. So what the heck am I supposed to do? Sorry. You know what? Just skip this nonsense. And is the game sure I just can't give him anything? Like I can't let him examine something or nothing? Probably didn't mean to do that bad. Might as well be enough for failure at this point. What did I do wrong? Hey, yo. I don't know at this point. I don't know what I didn't look at. If I didn't look at something. Is there something in particular I haven't looked at in here? And I'm sorry I have to look at it, but seriously, I did all this stuff, and the game is like, yeah, no, we can't tell you where to go at. Do I need to examine everything again or something? You know what? This thing sucks. I'm gonna have to go all from scratch. Okay, perhaps we should put this spade away somewhere. That's not a spade, Naruto-san. It's a shovel. No, shovels are for digging. That's for scooping up loose materials. It's a spade. No, spades are for digging. Those are for scooping up loose materials. It's a shovel. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? You're so right, Naruto-san. We mustn't quarrel over such trifles. Reflection on it, I think I'll leave this spade where it is. Yes, I think that's for the best. You may need a shovel when we work in the garden. Okay, might as well. I mean, I'm gonna have to look at everything here, because I've done everything I had to. We said hi to them, we did all the other nonsense. We headed to Bards. We did dialogue. We went to the lodgings. And I'm sorry to be that guy that has to look around everywhere, but look, chat. When the game doesn't let you go through, you can't do much. You know what? Maybe I need to do this. I'm not reading that though. I'm just gonna skip this though, because we already did this, but just in case they wanted me to do this, we're gonna get this out the way. Alright, now I'll read this one though. Kazuo Sagi, the best friend I ever had, and a lawyer with such a promise. He really saved my bacon in that horrible incident, just before we left Japan. I'll read this one though. I can still picture him now, looking so fierce and determined in court. And then after the trial, that crazy idea he came up with, as a stowaway, yes, can fit inside my trunk if you curl up small enough. I'm sure no one will know. Cosmo, won't you tell me why? Why go to these lengths so I can accompany you to Great Britain? Well, it's been on my mind ever since we've got through that trial. That you really ought to go in law. Be a defense lawyer. You've got a natural talent for it. Believe me, I guarantee it. But I've never even thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, I can't force you, obviously. You'll have to decide for yourself. But anyway, London is the cultural capital of the world. The city at the forefront of everything. It can't hurt for you to see it with your own eyes. No, that's true. I suppose, though, if you were to become a lawyer, that one day... One day what? Oh, no. Never mind. Naruhodo-san. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about Cosmo. Yes, he's forever in my thoughts, too. To change the Japanese judicial system for the better. That was his dream. And that's why he was so desperately wanted to come to Great Britain to study, of course. Yes, that's right. But... Yes? I do wonder if his true intentions lay elsewhere sometimes. I don't know. The thought just takes a hold of me every now and then, that's all. Okay, maybe it was that. Naruhodo-san, what do you mean by Kazuma-sama's true intentions? I mean this. His katana? I never expected to inherit this sword after Kazuma passed away, of course. No, I know. It was because I asked you to take it. When I have it at my side in court, I feel as though it gives me courage. Yes. Actually, the night before he died, he told me a little about the sword. Kuruma? That's right. It's a prized sword that's been passed down through generations of the Sagi clan. A Japanese man's sword in his soul is his soul, Ryunosuke. I can't be parted from my katana. Kuruma guides me. I truly believe that. So its name compels its wielders to slice evil in two? Now that you mention it. Oh, not that. Oh, my bad. Hold up. I hate myself for that. Okay. Not that you would need much compelling. My bad. On that subject, there's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain. Something you have to do? Yes. I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me. Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. What did he mean by something very important that I have to do? I had hoped the answer to that question would be apparent when we arrived here, but as yet I have not found a single clue. I see. Maybe prison now I can go to. Now I can go in. The game don't tell me that. Get me out of here, bro. They just wanted me to go out there and read that other part. That's what they wanted me to do. Then they get more information about it. Alright, whatever. The 22nd of February. Local prison cell 9. And yeah, I looked at thing. It didn't even tell me nothing about that. They just said, nah, keep going. Oh, Mr. Natsume's back. So he is. Mr. Natsume, hello. I am a cat. Sorry? I don't know who Mr. Natsume is, or Herlock Sholmes, or Hairlock Sholmes. I don't know about the courts or trials or Old Baileys. I am a cat. That's what I am. Just a cat. It's Naruhodo. He's trying to escape from reality. You gotta slap him back to reality. Slap him immediately. And I'm good on that. Trying to. He already has. Completely. So, what is your name then? As yet, I have no name. Naruhodo, he hasn't fully thought of his new identity yet. Maybe it's not too late to bring him back to reality. Do you think you could open your eyes for us, then, Mr. Natsume? Thank you. I am not a cat. It worked! He's back in the real world! Yeah, I don't think that's good for him, though. What's going to become of me? No! Don't answer that! It's obvious! My cursed soul is never going to escape this accursed fate! That's not to me, no! This morning's proceedings in court prove that there's hope. Yes, local student Mr. Narhoda Esquire was brilliant, but the Reaper is omnipresent in court in my lodgings! Here, there, everywhere! What's he looking straight at me for? I think perhaps there are some things we should discuss. Oh, yes, we must. Yeah, can I ask a question? Mr. Natsume, it's nothing much, but... it's been too long since I've been offered a present with that delightfully humble etiquette of our homeland. What? You're too kind. I accept it gladly. Sorry, but I wasn't trying to give it to you, actually. There's no these people. What's this? Okay, there you go. Perfect. We got some evidence. Okay, we got some stuff here going on. It's a newspaper cutting that we found in Mr. Shamspeare's room. So he knew, did he? Sorry? About this man, Selden. Convicted killer. And the evil spirit behind the curse that afflicted my lodgings. Okay, we got some more evidence. Come on, talk about it. What? He already taken one young man's life, and now he's trying to take the life of another. A miserable mustached, much maligned Japanese man. Hey, Lev, how you doing? Well, Lev, what happened? Oh, brother. Lev, oh my god. Well, luckily it's 10 seconds. Luckily it's just 10 seconds. But wait, come on. But yeah, luckily it's 10 seconds. Luckily it's 10 seconds. Yeah, you get Caitlin Cook. You're getting Caitlin Cook. But look, like I said, it's 10 seconds. Look, it's 10 seconds though. But no, it's okay. I understand. I understand. It's not to me. If you know something, please, you must tell us. Tell us everything you can about this evil spirit. I shall! After... I don't think I need to do any of these other stuff. What about pair of cups? No, he doesn't. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna go to 3. Okay, tell us about the capital offender Selden. As I said on the I said on the stream thing, I do not know if I'm doing it on the stream, but I am playing it. So I don't know if I'm streaming or not. I know I'm definitely playing it though. The truth is, I didn't know the details myself until very recently. That Selden man was arrested about a year ago now. And at the time, he was hiding out in the lodgings at Mr. Garadev's house. What? He lived? Where you do now? That's right, yes, exactly where I live now. In my very room. Oh my, your room was previously occupied by a criminal found guilty of capital offense? But before his sentence could be carried out, he died in the prison. That was 3 months ago now. And what you mean hey though, Liv? What you mean hey? And that's when it started. The curse. What really is this curse you keep mentioning, Mr. Natsume? It's already caused one death. A few months after the criminal passed away in prison, a man died in the room. The man who rented it after Selden, in fact. That poor lodger, he was found dead in a mysterious circumstances. The room was locked from the inside. Locked from the inside? Exactly like that case we're dealing with right now? So that's the convict's curse, is it? Yes, well, that was the start of it. Tell us more, sir. Do you have any idea how the lodger... Oh, brother, I gotta yawn. Oh, sorry, I gotta yawn. Alright, there we go. Do you have any idea... Do you know how... Oh my... I gotta say in her voice that I had yawned and then it made me do my regular voice. Oh, brother. Do you have any idea how the lodger before you passed away, Mr. Natsume? There you go, that's better. The official cause of death was... I don't know how to say that name. Asphyxia? I don't know. Y'all gonna have to quote me on that. Y'all have to quote me on that. I'm cooked on the names. When they discovered the body, the room was full of gas. Gas? I only found that out after I signed the lease. When Mr. Garrideb came to me later, I couldn't stop myself trembling. In fact, if I had known beforehand, I probably would have been too scared to take the room. Landlord's lease, luckily legal. Lucky for Mr. Garrideb, baby, but not so lucky for poor Mr. Natsume. And now you believe that this curse is affecting you. It is. At first, I just felt as though I was being watched. All the time. And then you talked about having nightmares, didn't you? The dead are trying to take me out with them. They come for me and try to suffocate me. Just when I'm struggling to breathe, I wake up. In the room, it's as cold as ice. But why is your room so cold? London's winters are too cold to bear without any heating on overnight. But for some reason, even though I light the stove before I climb up to the bed at night, the pilot light always goes out and the room fills with the gas. But that's terrible. Exactly the same situation as what led to the previous occupant's death. And then there's what happened to Mr. Shamspeare last night when he was mysteriously poisoned. There's clearly more to that incident than can be explained by a curse, though. Whatever can be the cause of all these strange happenings in Mr. Garrideb's room? Alright, let's go, Mr. Shamspeare. That rotten Shamspeare! What have I ever done to him? You ever recall him taking issue with you over anything you've done recently? Maybe they didn't like that Romeo and Juliet thing, or nonsense. I've been holed up in my room, immersed in books. I don't recall anything at all. Right. But what I don't understand is why he didn't let me know sooner. Let you know what, Mr. Natsume? About the soap, of course. What else? Oh dear. Are you struggling with such a meager stipend? Of course I am. If I had money, I wouldn't have chosen to live in an accursed existence in such accursed lodgings. Oh yes, you said it because the place was cursed that it was so cheap, didn't you? Exactly, especially that room. I rented. The spirit of the capital offender who lived there still haunts the place, and is trying to kill me. Capital offender? Might I ask, local student, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire, that the next time you visit me, you bring scores of super soft soaps. Alright, there you go. There's more trial. In my whole life, have I ever been so moved as I was today? No! Of course, if I cast my mind back, there were perhaps one or two other occasions that moved me more. But if I just block these out, then today, being in that courtroom day was the most moving experience of all my life. Local student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! You're too kind. Scotland Yard found the remaining tea, just as we deduced, and are analyzing it as we speak. There's nothing wrong with that tea. They will find a drop of poison in it. That's Solemn sworn, Sasaki certainty. Tell me, did you both drink the tea at the same time that night? Oh yes, most definitely. Remember, drink tea while it's hot. We both poured it down our throats like it was a hot bath for our bellies. At the time, you were both completely fine. As shown by the facts he and Mr. Shamspeare then engaged in a Romeo and Juliet match. Those to focus on tomorrow's proceedings would be how the poison was taken by the victim then. Is there anything I need to do? No. I'm just making sure. Mr. Natsume, what do you know about this? Ah, there it is! That leathery lowlife took my neighbor's life and sent me sliding to the depths of despair. You made it out of the hood. That's what's up, Kayla. That's good. We talking about from our rivals, we talking about the actual hood. Slippery, slickly, psychotic saboteur. Oh, congrats, Kayla. Congrats. You're talking about my rivals. You were talking about my rivals. You've really gone off soap, haven't you? Absolutely. I've made my mind up. Made up my mind now. You're at gold. That's congrats. Congrats on that. Congrats on that. I haven't messed ranked ever since because I might do it tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but Thursday. Crap. I don't even know I'm doing it on Tuesday because I got to do things with Vortex. But Kayla, hopefully you're there for that thing because I'm gonna let you know, Kayla. 5 to 6 people better be for that. Mainly 6. Though. I'm gonna say 6 though. 6 people better be on that Among Us thing. I'm not trying to play Among Us, listener. There's 6 people in that thing. I ain't gonna hold you. The next time someone gives me a soap as a present, it's friendship finished firmly forever. I'm keeping this stack though, because look, I'm gonna keep it a bug with you, Kayla. I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. I don't know if Clay's gonna be there. I'm gonna keep it a stack. And I don't know if you're gonna actually be there, Kayla. I'm not gonna hold you either. But mainly, I'm more worried about you. I feel like you'll somewhat try your best to make it. Clay, I don't know if he's gonna really make it. I'm gonna keep it a stack though. Rico, I know he'll make it. I know Rico will make it. But like I said, Clay's the problem. I don't think he's gonna make it though. That's the problem though. That's the problem though. I don't know about Clay. Clay's the problem. Cause what happened at Roblox thing? When I need y'all for Roblox, y'all weren't there and I was kinda like, I'm cooked. I'm keeping this hack though. It literally took that whole other thing later. And then I had to wait the whole while for him to be ready for the other gang. But I don't know, that's the problem. I don't know that we can blame soap for everything that happened, Mr. Natsume. No, just make sure. Yeah. Gas meter. About gas meter. Good to know. Did you touch the wall there? Didn't want to say nothing about it. Okay. Do you know about this man? You don't know about the man? Good to know. Okay, I guess it's over. Have I shown you this before, Miss Natsume? Oh yes, the sweet, sweet aroma of our beloved homeland. It shows that the wearer is a defense lawyer. I mean, something in Great Britain, of course, but I'll still wear it. Oh, I know exactly how you feel, local student, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. My Haramaki belly band. I don't feel right without it. Your Haramaki belly band? It's perfect for the cold English winters. It's the thing that keeps my tummy warm. Yes, I see the link, almost. Better seat. Occurred to me now. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna ride. I'm just gonna skip this because I can't tell. Okay, last but not least, I'm checking this out. Alright, I'm just making sure because I can't tell if this goes for anything for him. Alright, buddy, we are getting out of there. The best thing I can do here is pray I can go to that lady. I can't tell if I can go to that lady though. Or actually, I can go to Garrett's room, I'm assuming. Wait, can I go to Garrett's room? I ain't talked to him before. Okay, maybe I can go in his room. Thank goodness, alright. Thank the heavens, oh my goodness. Oh, you're here now, Mr. Garrett. Right, belly business it is for me, you know? Getting out and about. We're at the Old Bailey, by any chance? Naturally. Fate of my lodgings, hanging in the balance and all that. Not a trial to miss. The fate of what already been dubbed your haunted lodgings, yes. Of course, the place has caused quite a stir around the capital on more than one occasion already. As the old haunted lodgings, or some such. Ah, well, at least he knows. Makes you wonder what the blazes is going on, don't you know? Yes, I'm sure it does. In fact, thinking back to Mr. Natsume's other trial just 2 days ago. And why is he now here all of a sudden? See, that's what I'm talking about. Sholmes never is there for me until the last second. You were at the Old Bailey then as well, weren't you? Testifying with your wife about what happened. Stopped off at the prison on the way home, in fact. Beastly business. I see. So, what brings you to my haunted abode then, eh? Let's get down to business. This. Mr. Garrett, can I ask you to look at this photograph for me, perchance? This is you. Is that your son who's with you there? Which, that's not his son, but okay. No, not at all. He was a lodger here once. Duncan Ross was his name. Duncan Ross. A street photographer. Happened to be, passing. So I asked him to take a shot. Just for kicks, really. Was he by any chance the lodger before Mr. Natsume? Yes, that's right. Ah, the young gentleman who died in the room in mysterious circumstances. That's what Mr. Mustache was waiting for, one might say. Yes, young Duncan lived in that room at the top of the first flight of stairs before the Japanese chap. Would you mind telling us a little more about him? Nah, I need some more info down real quick. Give me a second. My bad. Present. My bad. There you go. Scared up. Can I show you this? Been quite a couple of days, you can imagine. I'm afraid I'm rather tired. Haven't really got the energy in the old eyeballs, to be honest with you. Some other time then. Okay, so that's the... Okay, and Alamant's gas beer, yes. Decent fireplace in here, of course, so I have no need for the gas stove. There's nothing better than a gas lamp for reading in the bed, eh? Actually, Mr. Natsume mentioned that the gas supply to his room kept failing. Ah, yes, that. I had the gas company look into it. But they couldn't find a thing wrong. The chap must have been imagining things. I don't think he was imagining it. The poor man woke up unable to breathe. I think it was put down to ghosts at work or some such in the end. The place must be haunted. Yeah, it probably was. That man was like, oh crap, that man, we get cooked. Actually, no, he wouldn't know about that. My bad. My apologies. My apologies. He wouldn't know about that. What about the bar soap? Yeah, nah, he don't care about the bar soap. Alright. I gotta ask you all this stuff anyway. Did you have an envelope that you had to tear off or anything? Nah, you don't. I think everything else is okay. I think we'll show this real quick. Oh, there you go. Mr. Garrett, about this photographic print. Ah, yes, the scene. I thought the bally fellow was as dead as a doornail. Jolly welcome news that he's alive. For him and for the room. For the room? What do you mean? Well, it matters, you know. When it comes down to when I come to let the room next time, people ask. And there's a world of difference between a room where someone died and a room where someone nearly died. And they sound awfully similar to me. Yeah, they do. Alright, let's go to the largest depth with this. Yes, Duncan Ross. Young chap was attending art school. Has the work to pay for in mind. Moved into the middle floor room about, a year ago. After that criminal Selden was arrested. Young students are always on the hunt for rooms with a history behind them. Hey Jarmady, and yes, I do remember your name. I forgot what was the last time I streamed when you were here. I'm assuming it was the third or fourth trial, if I'm not mistaken. What was the trial? I'm trying to figure out. I think it was the third trial, maybe-ish. I'm assuming it was third trial. If not third, it probably was second trial. I'm trying to remember, but I think it was third or fourth trial, though. But yeah, how you doing, though? A history of cheap rent, maybe, yes. Yes, well, anyway. It was one morning about a month ago now. Hadn't quite worked out the whole trick with the watching the gas lamps to see what my lodgers are up to at the time. Yeah, I don't remember either, but I do remember the name, though, man. But how you doing? So sadly, I was rather tardy to discover what had happened. The smell of gas that alerted me it was. Yes. Synonymous with the smell of death. Called the police straight away, of course, and the officer kicked the door off its hinges. Once we got inside, we all badly collapsed. Because of the gas? Yes, room was full of it. No air at all. Stove must have gone out while the poor chap was sleeping in his bed. Mr. Ross suffocated to death. Of course, the police gave me a sound ticking off because the gas pipes were so old and all that. Can't tell you how much it set me back to having the lot replaced all over the house. You doing good? About me? I'm doing alright. I'm making this work. I was about to crash out because they didn't let me know I had to go back to the other place in the beginning to talk about Cosmo's dream and stuff. But other than that, yeah, it was good though. But even after you had all the work done, Mr. Natsume says the same thing. If the stove goes out at night while he's asleep in bed. Well, that's the Bally curse, the convict's curse. I've done my duty as a landlord now. So it's feeling defensive. Indeed he is. Okay. Some fishy fellow from the Far East and a failed actor chap. Questionable character, eh? There's no need for that, Mr. Garrett. That's right. Mr. Natsume is in no way fishy. He is undeniably peculiar, however. Is it right that he took the vacancy immediately after the previous tenant passed away? Yes, that's right. I asked the estate agent to find someone, and he popped up the very same day. Never come across a chap so keen for a place with a background, as it were. I don't think it was the room's background he was so keen on as much as the cheap rent, actually. So, how long has Mr. Shamspeare been lodging under your roof? That failed actor chap? Let me see. Oh, of course. Yes, it's been 3 months now. Quite sure of it. Only 3 months? He's quite new here then. And to what do you owe your certainty in that regard, Mr. Garrett, if I might ask? Well, it was that Selden scoundrel, as it happens. Selden? The convict, you mean? Do Selden and Shamspeare have some kind of connection then? That convict chap, Selden, passed away in the clink 3 months ago now. You see, some malady or other. Yes, we've seen the reports from the newspaper at that time. Well, it was only 3 days later that the tragedian shows his face. The actor fellow. Really? Yes. I remember it quite distinctly. "'Tis small, this world we inhabit. Prithee, Lord Landlord, hear my request. I, the humble Shamspeare, do desire to take thy room on the middle floor. Offer it a while for rent." Terribly sorry and whatnot, but that won't be possible. I already have a lodger on the middle floor. Ground floor's room is vacant though. "Nothing can be made out of nothing. Let me repeat mine will unto thee." Those curls must be muffling your ears. The room on the middle floor is taken. It's ground floor or nothing. "Very well, we have an accord." Glad to hear it. Look to Briar Road. "Lo, a Shamspeare dance to celebrate." I'd be like, "Hey yo, go that window real quick." "I got you," and then just get kicked out I kick him out the window. I'm sick and tired of this man. I just want to kick him off, bro. I'd kick him out, bro. Get out of here. From what I heard in the court today, sounds like the chap was a thief in gas. Yeah, he definitely was. And he was 3 months in arrears with the rent, too. Yes, the fellow was a bally player, alright. "Thank you for your candor, Mr. Garadep. We are most grateful. By way of appreciation, allow me to say 1 or 2 words. Give me the robe. Put on my crown. I have immortal longings in me." What's happened to you? Shakespeare, my dear fellow, one of his most famous lines. I wish to divulge my own learning of the subject, for I have a turn for literature, too, you know. Perhaps you could turn your attention to more apt lines then. "Some fishy fellow from the Far East, and fell after, chap." Alright, we read that. Yes, the house does seem to have become something of a magnet for our rum fellows of late. Thanks to that bally curse. The bally curse. The convict's curse, you mean. Ah, heard the stories, have you? Rotten scoundrel was arrested here. Then the next chap in the room goes and kills over. Then there was a woman who dropped dead just outside the street, not to mention the actor yesterday. Am I next there? Well, can't help but get the hollywobbles, can you? When you say the woman who dropped dead outside on the street, do you mean Miss Green? Because Miss Green was stabbed by the knife, and Mr. Shamspeare was poisoned last night. Are both very much alive still. Yes, well, so is that blasted convict's curse, it seems. Personally, I should be quite content with such lodgings. A bath, a toilet, a fireplace, a fascinating history. Why, it sounds like a lap of luxury. I'm not so sure about that. Well, there's no bath or toilet included. And no fireplace either. So you're telling me you don't have a bath, you don't have a toilet, and you have a lodgings? Why would I want to be there? That means I gotta go find a bathroom, which I don't know if the other people have bathrooms in their thing. But you do look out for your tenants, don't you? By watching the rise and flames go out in the gas lamps up here? Yes, never hurts to keep an eye on things, in case there are any mishaps or such like. I think you've had your mishap already, sir. Ha 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 ha. That's not helpful, Mr. Sholmes. Heaven forgive me, the words just came out of my lips. Ah, that reminds me, actually. Yes? About young Duncan, the night before the poor chap perished. He'd been writing a letter of affection to a young lady. We know, Miss Green, Olive Green, we should know this. A love letter, you mean? Yes, where'd I put that now? Ah, here it is. Left it on my desk. If you'll excuse me, let me see now. What does it say? To my most beautiful and charming sweetheart. Do you think we should be reading such a personal piece of correspondence? Susato, you literally went out there to read Dago Cosmo stuff. I don't think you have any room to talk. And then you try to say that it's bad to do it, and then you read it anyway. You really don't have no room to talk. My dear Mr. Sato, that's precisely why I prefaced by reading with, if you'll excuse me. I will not excuse you, Mr. Sholmes, no. Sounds like a skill issue, I don't care. Sadly, he didn't address it, though. So I have no means of delivering the thing. Rather sad, really. I see. That's going to play on my mind. But really, the identity of Mr. Ross's sweetheart has no bearing on the case. Sato, shut up. Shush. No, we're done talking. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. It has relation to the case. You can shush. If it goes to a certain woman, and we need to talk about that. I'm ignoring you. I think we should leave her well alone. No. Yes, I suppose you're right. No! Indeed, the intended recipient's address is missing. However, please keep it. There is a name attributed to the man's most beautiful and a charming sweetheart. Mr. Sholmes, please. I've already had to chastise you about this once. Susato, I can't stand you. Stop doing this. I was on your side at first. No. Stop talking. We need to know this info. We need this info. You be quiet. Let me get this info. Yeah, baby, now I understand, Charmaine. My dying love to you, my colorful darling, Olive Green. Thank you, Sholmes. Thank you. Now, Mr. Sato, let us cook. Let me and him cook. You don't want to cook, apparently. You want to sit there and think about in your girl feelings with it. I don't care. I'm trying to get this case done. Ah, yeah, now you see it, dum-dum. Olive Green. Yeah, thank you. So let's go to Olive Green. That's the most obvious thing, Susato. How did you not think about it? Think about it. He had a she had a daggone thing for it. I'm gonna go to, hey, take your time, right, baby, man. Appreciate you coming to the stream, showing love. Appreciate you, man. The woman who was plunged into a coma after a knife plunged into her back outside this house 5 days ago. The victim of the last case Tsusaki-san was in court for, who regained consciousness only yesterday? Is it just a chance that her name has come up now? Could it possibly be a mere coincidence? Mr. Naruhodo, whatever can this mean? It means that we need to go back to her and talk to her about this. Reading personal correspondence can have its merits, you see, Miss Sato. Indeed. But yes, he has a point, though. Have a good day, sir. We're leaving. Miss Green, we're going over to the bed. We're going to the bed. We're going to the hospital bed. Let me in. And why is that stupid rat still here? I'm not reading that crap. Mr. Naruhodo, I just finished speaking with the doctor. It seems Miss Green is well enough to be discharged at last. This is good news then. Hopefully before she leaves. Ah, what is it? Miss Green. What was that? She clearly just hit something behind her back. One moment. I will be with you in a jiffy. Oh, hello everyone. What are you all doing here? The doctor has said I can be discharged, so I'm just getting my things together. Miss Green, what were you just doing? Oh, nothing, really. I was just about to take some medicine the doctor prescribed for me, that's all. Well, we were hoping to have another quick chat with you, if that's alright. I don't really have anything else to tell you. Alright, she's definitely behaving strangely. Let's see if we can coax something out of her. Hey, yo, Miss Green, we're hoping to ask you about someone. Mr. Duncan Ross. You knew him, didn't you? Oh no, I'm sorry, the bottle of medicine fucked out when she did. Bro, that looks like poison, bro. That looks like Danganronpa blood. That sure looks like Danganronpa blood. Oh, Miss Green, are you alright? She was about to low-key get herself cooked. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to star you like that. No, it's alright. I just wasn't expecting it. But how did you know about Duncan? Well, we went to a lot of investigating things, so yeah. Mr. Ross has been writing a letter when he passed away. The landlord found it out in his room, or found it in his room. It was a personal letter to you. It was at the art school. That's where I met Duncan, a year ago now. He was working to fund his studies. He dreamt of becoming a professional artist one day. And the two of you became romantically involved? Yes, that's right. We were very much in love. We were engaged to be married, actually. Makes sense. That's why he decided to move into a cheaper room to save money for the wedding. And that's what led him to Mr. Garrideb's. Yes, he told me he found the worst but cheapest room in the entire East End. And then 1 month ago, that's when it happened. We're so terribly sorry, Miss Green. Well, it's all in the past now, I suppose. Poor Miss Green. She looks desperately sad. I was starting to think that that's just her look. But now I see that she has every reason to feel the universe is against her. Miss Green, about this. Could you just hold that there for me? Don't move. Sorry? No, the aesthetics are all wrong. Is there something wrong? Is it wrong that I feel so thoroughly rejected? I just wanted to see if they would say something. Think they can say that? Okay, perfect. Okay. And make sure, you know, gotta get some evidence. You know about some soap? Oh, there you go. Miss Green, about this soap. I think I know what that is. It's that soap-shaped chocolate, isn't it? No. This is just normal soap. Well, normal poor quality soap. Oh, that was lucky. At least it wasn't a trick this time. A trick? Yeah, you gotta talk more about that. I fell for it once the other day. It's soap-shaped chocolate, they said. Just one bite and I was foaming at the mouth. I passed out. It tasted so awful. Oh my. What was it about people recently that make them all eat soap? Is there perhaps something you might be able to tell me if I show you this photograph, Miss Green? Oh, is that a corpse? No, he's not dead. He's at 27. Okay, you got that. Well, 27 minutes probably, but yeah. Of course, the night he had that poison, I'm still more or less dead here in my hospital bed. You're already on. I'm not gonna say that. Hey, look, man. I don't know. I think you got the trigger happy hands, bro. I don't know, man. You got the trigger happy hands. I can't say that, bro. Like, I don't even know what's worse. Me having to see this rat the entire time, every time, and being cringed out by this rat. Me having to hear Shamspeare words, or being worried that you might actually ban someone. I'm gonna get either way. Either way, but I still hate this rat though. Cause look at this rat. Why does it have to look so cute and weird and have to be sniffing the entire time? She was still in the coma then. That's true. And then just as I get on my feet again, that man keels over. There's a strange balance to life sometimes. No, really. Mr. Shamspeare isn't dead. Wait, which one are you talking about? You talking about the rat, or are you talking about the young maiden over here? Alright, let's see. Turn off envelope. Okay, you don't know about this? Crap, I didn't mean to hit that, actually. Oh, maid? Well, yeah, she's definitely has a lot of thoughts, too, so, I mean... But, I mean, either way, I mean... She is kind of depressed. So honestly, I can't be mad. I can't do her too dirty. Hospital discharge. It's wonderful news that you're going to be discharged, Miss Green. Oh yes, I mean, thank you. Most people are better. The hospital staff don't want them lingering in wasted space. Not people like me anyway. So I don't think I should keep anyone waiting. She probably shouldn't stand around and chat. She certainly doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk, that's for sure. I do hope you won't think I'm being rude, but... Well, yeah, I mean, she ain't got much going for her, man. She's depressed. She wants to go out there and just end everything at this point. But... Would you mind leaving me in peace now? I have to leave the hospital soon. Bro, I already know you probably have something to do with it. Oh, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to hold you up. Of course, we'll be on our way. Mr. Narhoda! Surely you were not about to leave. That's quite out of the question. What? Mr. Sholmes? I didn't realize you were here. But of course I was, my dear fellow. Watching intently from the shadows, as always. Well, you make your presence known next time. Mr. Sholmes, what's this about? Wait, what? Wait, hold up. Did I just see... Wait, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is the rat literally drinking the weird poison medicine thing? This rat is just with everything. I mean, Mr. Scholl's been here the entire time, so I mean, he got that. Something which occurs to me with some regularity, Mr. Saito, is this. Why do detectives insist on such an ex post facto modus operandi? Why solve a case after it happened, instead of preventing a case before it happens? That is what sets a great detective apart. What do you mean? That rat is dead. Dude, I don't know if you see him, but that rat is dead. You see that rat? A quick second. That rat is dead. That rat was drinking that poison and died. He died of that poison. They literally said, nah, I'm finna lick it. That's how I know it's poison. She literally said, nah, I'm finna end everything. Literally drops the poison. Rat says, I'm gonna get a piece of that. Like, bro, what? I thought they were trying to eat some cheese. They said, nah, bro, I'm gonna just drink this poison. I am sitting here anyway. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? I can't do nothing about that. They got that. There is a case waiting to happen under our very nose, Mr. Naruhodo. So let us avert disaster. Let's prevent this case from ever happening with nothing but careful observation. Alright. All the clues you need are set before you. You only need to look, and you cannot fail to see. You can do it, Mr. Naruhodo. I know you can. Move out the way, lady. That mouse seems to be dead. Look, I didn't notice it there before, did you? I did, but yeah, he dead. From the cheese liquid today. Yeah, that cheese liquid is a little pink, but I'll be fine with that. I think perhaps it drank the medicine that spilled out of the bottle. But that's the bottle Miss Green was about to drink from when we arrived. And who cares? It's tasty to me. Just like, what are we doing? You don't think? I say you've come to appreciate the true nature of this seed. That is a tragedy about to take place. Yes, I think it's all falling into place. Miss Green, the contents of the bottle you had before has spilled out on the floor. The poor mouse that drank it is sadly dead. I think it's clear that the bottle must have contained a powerful poison. Yeah, he gonna go night night. Don't worry, I will attend to the mouse presently. The legend says the mouse is still sleeping. Yeah, it's gonna have a nice, good funeral, bro. It's gonna have a nice, good funeral, bro. Put put something in the chat for the mouse. Now that mouse is dead. I don't know why I feel bad about the mouse. Like, look, I was like, getting rid of this mouse. Instantly, the mouse dies. Okay, I didn't want that. I just wanted the mouse out the seat. That's crazy work, though. Miss Green. That just says the family still wait on him. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where that family at. He been here since day one. I don't know where they been at, but yeah, they've been waiting a long time, and they gonna still wait a long time for him. Hey, maybe Mr. Sato can help him get his family back in time. Sadly, though, but Miss Green, were you intended to go the same way as the rodent? To take your own life? Ah. Once we left, you would have put it to your lips again, wouldn't you? And taken the poison. Yeah, you said no. Miss Green, please talk to us. Yeah, why are you trying to take the easy way out, huh? What's happening? You got something that you don't want us knowing? Now tell me. After I look at this, what exists? It definitely feels as though this card is supposed to be relevant. I mean, when we first arrived, Miss Green was standing with it in her hand in what can only be described as a very tense atmosphere. Yes. It may very well be related to whatever incident Mr. Schultz believed was about to happen here. Perhaps we should ask Miss Green about it. Perfect. Let me talk to ya. Well, that family ain't seeing him again. Sadly. Neither the sender's name or address appears to be written on the envelope or the card. It arrived by post at my home the day before the incident that put me in the hospital here. I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the slug and salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It's a matter of utmost importance. Wait a minute. 17th of this month? That's the day you were stabbed on Briar's Road. Wait a minute. You came walking. Where is hold up, wait, where's the map at? First, I need to know three things. One, where is Sluggett at? If Sluggett is right around over here, this gives us 2 or 3 things to think about. One, it's as how it sounds like she was going there to meet somebody. She wanted someone else to meet her at that spot, or something else along those lines. I don't know. And 5 p.m. is precisely the time when the incident occurred. The Sluggett Salad, yes. A pub on the northern quarter of Briar Road. Okay, northern quarter. So, okay, so what part of the north are we talking about? Like, because Briar Road is right here. So you're talking about like a little up here with it? Like it's around up here somewhere? Like, let me know. I can't tell with this map. If you look over here, you can't really tell with this daggone map. Briar Road, being the street that Mr. Garridub's house is on. Does this mean that... Yes, I'm sure you've guessed. That day, when I was struck in the back of the knife. Well, I mean, he kind of smart. I mean, well, he's smart enough to do what he needs to do and play it smart. So he got something going. I was actually on my way to the slug and the salad. Goodness. So that's what you were doing on Briar Road that day? I'm sorry I didn't say anything before. Well, I mean, he definitely is. I won't hold you. He definitely is, though. He definitely is, though. 10 seconds later, and we would have arrived at the very different scene here. In all probability, we would not have enjoyed this most delightful conversation. Of course, perhaps it hasn't been quite so delightful from your perspective, Miss Green. Actually, in a way, now that everything's out in the open, I feel like a weight has been lifted. Tell me, how did you acquire that medicine? Well, with this being a hospital and all, when the doctor came to examine me this morning, he always leaves the medicine cabinet open for a while. That fat rat better come back from sleep? Yeah, I don't think he is. Now if he does, I don't know how long that poison is, and we don't know what kind of poison it is. I can't tell. Unless it's this poison, which, even then... Unless it's this poison. The thing that takes, like, a long while. Now, if it was Kool-Aid, I'm pretty sure that rat would have been probably so hyper right now. He probably would have been hyper. It conspicuously lacks a label. I wonder what it contains. I'm afraid I don't really know. But I thought if I drank it, it might just stop the pain somehow. Oh, please, Miss Green, don't talk of such things. Well, it seems clear now that it contains poison. Yes, that poor little mouse is proof of that. Oh no. Oh, it's all my fault. What have I done? Well, it's simple. Just don't have the poison out. I shall remove this to my office, Miss Green. I take it you have no objections. No, none. Yeah, give me that poison. He's like, give me that poison. I think I really will have to ask you to excuse me now. I've told you everything. Yes, I'm very sorry to have to drag up such painful memories for you. No, it's fine. Miss Green, please promise us you won't try to do anything like that again. You're a monster. You killed the rat. The rat didn't deserve this. Better keep an eye on Miss Big. I'm not gonna lie. This lady is going to keep doing it. She definitely is going to do it. I mean, she got the eye of a crash out. She want to crash out. But this guy, I would have gone though. And this man, Duncan Ross, man, she lost her love, man. She cooked. But I need me some Almond though. Give me some Quinn B. Almond. I'm gonna need her though. I'm gonna need her though. And Shamspeare's just the most. He a sham, but hey, he played it smart though. Imagine going out there and saying, you know what? I got an idea. I'm gonna go out there and do my thing. But yeah. We balling though. But we'll see how it is though. Yes, don't worry. Your detective friend has that bottle now anyway. And besides, I've been stabbed in the back and had a close shave with a bottle of poison, and I'm still here. I think I'm destined to see things through to the end. Yeah, that family ain't gonna drink that either. It might sound a little conceited, but well, that's how all this has made me feel. Leaving Miss Green and St. Bartholomew's behind, we made our way back to Baker Street with Mr. Holmes. Well, it would appear we've reached to the end of our investigative trail for today. Yes, it's late. And Mr. Naruhoda, did you discover anything that might be use of you to court tomorrow, do you think? Well, I'm ready for that trial tomorrow, so hey. Details about Mr. Shamspeare? Hey, they have one year. Hey, look, man, it happens though. It happens. But seriously, I'm not gonna lie. If I was this lady here, I'd crash out on Shamspeare. If I was her or him, I'm crashing out, bro. This man been robbing your money since day one, and you can't get that money back. And your machine can't describe where a snow ice thing was at. and just make it into water and stuff in a gas meter thing, I'm sorry, I'd crash out. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I seen it though. I said it on the stream thing, and I even streamed the thing on 11. Well, yeah, 11. The whole thing at 11. See, I seen the whole thing. The tournament and the whole thing. So I've seen everything. That's everything. I mean everything, sadly. As much as I heard nothing but yapping. Details about Mr. Shamspeare. Mr. Garridub's lodgings, the convict Selden. There's so many facets to this case, and we're yet to see the heart of it, if you ask me. That's my feelings, anyway. So finally got a moment? Yeah, she got a moment. Like, I think we all knew it was going to be her or it was going to be Kendo, but I think once we saw the assault Uraka thing, I think we just knew it was going to be her. I can't help wondering about the results of the analysis. And Mr. Natsume's tea, you mean? Yes. Will they have found strychnine in it? Or not? Well, I fear that either way, it will be hard to escape the grip of our friend, Mr. Reaper. Oh dear. Yes, Barrick Van Zeeks. But I wish you every success, of course. And though I was late to rise this morning, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Barrick Van Zeek's gonna be doing some nonsense. Every time I do something, he's on some nonsense. This man's already cooked. He's trying to find stuff. This woman is going to crash out the moment Shamspeare is out. This man just got cooked. This man's just trying to make sure everything's safe, but he's still cooked. He's going to be cooked anyway. He'll be alright. At least in this case anyway. He'll be alright. She a little iffy. I gotta watch out for her. And maybe some other people, but mainly I gotta watch out for her though, cause if she had to do a poison, she might got something that she hiding though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta watch out for her. Tomorrow will be a new dawn, and I intend to spring from my bed at a crisp hour to attend the trial. Mr. Sholmes, you're gonna come? Indeed. Whatever happens, I shall be there. So my eyelids cooperate in the morning. Well, I think we've done all we can. All that's left is to remain focused and keep fighting for Mr. Natsume's cause until the very end. I think this is the end of it. London, the world's most prosperous city, home to some 6 million people. But away from the razzle-dazzle, down back alleys, and behind bricked up windows in the lonely lurk, which I'm surprised they still have window taxes, but they got that. Sasaki-san had battled long and hard with loneliness during his many months here, and so I felt honor-bound to battle equally hard for my compatriots, to lift the curse that gripped them. As Sholmes said, tomorrow would be a new day for all of us. To be continued? To be continued, okay, there we go. Alright, there you go, chat. We are stopping it here because tomorrow we are going to try and beat the trial. And I think once we do this trial, I think that'll be everything we need to know. Because I got to help out Vortex with something and all that good stuff. But yeah, we will be back on this tomorrow and we'll cook with the trial, see how that trial goes. Because, yeah, that trial's just going to be a little iffy. But yeah. We'll go out there, do this trial, see what it is, but I already have my guess on who I think poisoned her. Another person we don't know about. But yeah, it makes sense who it could be at the moment. But yeah, other than that, we are balling though. So yeah, y'all, we are going to stop here. I appreciate y'all showing love on the stream. I appreciate it. I might stream my Rumble. Might depends how it goes, but I'll have to see what Vortex doing if he's there. But yeah, I'll see y'all later though. Peace and love y'all though. And yee.